Okay, we are live. Yes, we are live, people. Let's get started. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Okay. All those who are watching me, give me a hi in the chat. Okay. Okay. So I guess we are good to go, and let's start the stream. Just a sec. Okay, so welcome back to the stream, guys. I'm Kabir Singh. I'm an avid coder. I'm the founder at Jigsaw Minds, and I have mentored 25,000 people over YouTube Live. So, other than that, I have a teaching experience of approximately 1 year, and the subjects that I usually take are Java, C++, DS, Algo, Flutter, and Dart. Right now I'm taking HTML and CSS, but in the future, again in the coming months, we'll be doing the rest of the topics. So you can go for the career as a development. You can go for a career as a developer subscription, and if you kind of have that, you can get it for 999 rupees, and you can get placement in top product companies, service companies, beating the odds to get a good placement, life problem solving over the weekend projects, and much more in just 999 rupees for 1 year. So you can go for the college project thingy, and it comes live every Friday night at 10 p.m. It's a part of Unacademy career developer as a developer subscription. So Raj Vikramaditya, also known as Striver in the community, he'll be solving a lot and a lot of problems, and he'll be solving your problems for the project, and he'll be kind of guiding you how you can have a good project and all that. If you haven't liked the stream yet, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are pretty on the road to 32K now. Hi Gayu, college time में class. Yeah, Rajat, I am so sorry, but रखना पड़ा मेरे को because I have a lot of streams today, and the streams are gonna go from 1 o'clock to night 7 o'clock. So a lot and a lot is to be done. So इसलिए, like I have a lot of sessions on Unacademy today, so kind of had to put it up today at this time. ठीक है. Okay. I guess let's start. Okay. So today we have a walkthrough, and this is the last session most probably. Give me 1 sec. Let me just check it out if it is. So okay. So most probably this is going to be the last session where I'll be telling you about a little CSS, making a small project, and that's all. But I'll just wrap it up by then. So what I'm going to do is basically make a small project on CSS, and then like including HTML and CSS, and that's all. And I'll be finishing up the stream for today. Okay. So I'll go for an index.html. Let's go. Yes. So 1 sec. Yes. I'll be showing you. Wait 1 second. I'll just show it to you, like what we are gonna make. ठीक है, मैं दिखाता हूँ, and then we'll just start making it. That's all. Okay. So this will be something that we'll make. Pretty cute. So it's gonna be like you have your logo over here. You'll have some buttons which you hover, and then you have that white thingy, and then you have this contact us. That's all. ठीक है. So this is something which we are gonna make, and okay. So let's start. ठीक है, शुरू करते हैं because it's already time. So we'll be making this using HTML, simple HTML and CSS. So I'll just open up a new file. Okay, a new VS Code, and I'll just share it with you. Yeah, I'm starting it. Give me 1 sec. Just 1 second. I'm just setting it up. ठीक है. Okay, ये हो गया. ठीक है. चलो. So now what we're gonna do? I'm just gonna open a new random folder in my PC. Let's go to this PC. 5D. New folder. Okay, just a random folder. And I had done some random things. I'll just delete the CPP files from here. And a new file. I'll name it as index.html. ठीक है. So now the thing is कि we will be coding this up in two different files. One will be the HTML, one will be the CSS, and in our HTML we will have some specific codes. Okay, so this is your boilerplate. Obviously you guys know what a boilerplate is, and this is the entire thing. Okay, so this is your boilerplate. The document is gonna say our final, no, the title should be final project. ठीक है. So it says final project. Simple सा एक वो है that it's just your final project and nothing much to start. ठीक है. So now what we're going to do is basically code this up. ठीक है. Yeah, it's not that big of a project. It's just a good creative project, and we'll be using HTML CSS. Just a revision kind of a class today, and we'll be ending the stream by 2. So let's go. ठीक है. तो अब क्या करना है? We'll have to code the body first, and then धीरे करके we'll be going forward. तो obviously in your body you will have different things. ठीक है. And those different things will have different divisions, and those divisions will have different CSS. So I'll be telling you everything, but inside the body we need a header first. What is a header? Your topmost bar where you kind of code your stuff, correct? So let's mark a division first and name and inside this division let's give it a class, and the class should be our header, correct? Heading kind of, yeah. So something like that. So let's just name this class, and inside this division we'll make another division just for the logo, correct? So this division, the class which has our header as the class, will be on the top, and then other than this we will be also coding another division in this division. So a big box and then a small box in that. Inside that small box, we'll be coding our logo. So in this division, we'll be coding our logo. So let's name the class as logo. So the people who know HTML would easily understand what is happening over here. Okay, so now obviously the logo will be an image, the source. So what we can do is basically just go to Google and find a random picture. So we can put anything as the logo. Yeah, like just type logo, go to images, find okay, this looks good. Let's copy the image address, come to our project, and inside the source just copy the link, alternative logo. ठीक है, सिंपल, इतना सर सिर्फ कंट्रोल एस करेंगे एंड जस्ट राइट क्लिक एंड ओपन विद लाइव सर्वर. It's going to open up with the live server, and this is how big the logo comes. So first of all, we need a small image. So just write logo png. Okay, I'll do one thing. I have Unacademy's logo on my PC. Let's use that, or maybe a Flutter logo works. तो index.html में जो source है, we'll write the source as flutter.png. ठीक है, we'll be coding the CSS and all. Don't worry about that. We'll be coding the CSS right now. But if you just go and check this project out, this is what you will see over here. This is your project right now. ठीक है, understood? Understood? Yeah. चलो आगे चलते हैं. It's a simple thing, and that simple thing is something as follows, that we have just coded our logo, but I am not very satisfied with the size because the size of the logo is very big and my logo does not look very good. So what I'm going to do, I am going to do this entire project in two parts. I'll do the HTML first so that you guys can see that when you just code HTML, what happens, and when you add CSS to it. Understand, when you add CSS to your file, when you add that styling, that design, what happens. So what I'll do, I'll just code the entire HTML, run it up and show it to you that how ugly an HTML file looks without CSS. And then after, putting things up, how it looks. So the first division is our header. या फिर let's do one thing, let's call this division as a wrapper. Okay, and then inside this, what I'm going to do is this division which you can see, this is for the logo. So now I'll create another division. Okay, so the next division will just have links. Okay, so I'll do one thing, I'll just put it like this. इसको थोड़ा पीछे करते हैं so that you just get the idea. So this is one division. This is the next division. Okay. Inside this division, we'll be putting an unordered list, and that unordered list is gonna keep our home, about, etc over there. So what were the four things? It was home, about, services, portfolio, and contact. So let's code it up easily. So we will be giving an unordered list, obviously. So, and that unordered list will have a class, and that class can be nav bar, that's all. Nav bar looks good. ठीक है, अब क्या करेंगे? There's linked list, sorry, there's your li title, and inside your li you will have to put up a link, correct? So what I'm gonna do, so the first thing will be home, the second thing will be about, the third thing will be services, the fourth thing will be portfolio, and the fourth thing will be contact. Easy. ठीक है, अब inside your li tag you have to obviously give your link, you have to hyperlink it, correct? So there are two ways: either you just hard code it like this, or what you can do, inside your li tag you can create an a tag. So if I just do one thing, that I delete all of this, and inside this first I create a tags for all of them. ठीक है, right now I'll just put hashtag inside the href because I don't have anything to link, but let's just name it home, about, services, portfolio, and the last is contact. Easy? Yeah, for all the links. So everything will be linked to some other file. It can be linked to some other HTML, it can be linked to some other CSS, but at the end of the day we will have something like this. Now I'll just show one thing. Let's go to the project. I'll hit Control S, see what changes I find. Okay, so I got a list over here. So if you see our sample project looks like this. Understood? But I don't think this is a very similar thing to this. These don't look alike. So we need to do a lot of work to the project. ठीक है, तो अब क्या करेंगे? दिस इज द बेसिक आइडिया बिहाइंड इट, दैट लेट्स फिक्स दिस अप. तो अभी क्या सीन है कि ये अनऑर्डर्ड लिस्ट है, एंड देन दिस इज आवर लोगो, बट आई डोंट थिंक, अगेन आई टोल्ड यू, this is the magic of CSS, and this is utter HTML. So again, moving forward, I won't stop doing it, and I'll just finish up my entire HTML, and I'll just show you one thing, that only and only by your HTML tag or your HTML thing, what happens is that it looks like there's nothing in your file. So if I just go back to my project, and you can see I am gonna exactly add around 5 more lines of code. That's all. So what I'm gonna do outside this division, okay, just inside my header, but outside our, you know, the entire thing, what I'm gonna do is, one sec. Yeah. So outside all the divisions of my nav wrapper and all that, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna make a new division, because I just want one last thing to be added to my file, and that's the welcome text. So obviously this class will be the welcome text. Okay. welcome text over here, and it's obviously going to be a heading. I'm sorry for the wrong thing. And let's write the heading as Kabir Singh, and inside a span tag I'm gonna write quotes. Yeah, looks good. Yes or no? And outside this I'm also gonna add a link, and I'm gonna name this as contact us. Okay, for now we'll keep it as hashtag. That's all. Finished. If I hit a Control S and I go to my project, let's see what happens. So understand one thing. The entire project which you're seeing, this entire project, the only HTML which is used in the entire project is these 33 lines of code. Okay, and if you do not use CSS, this is how your code is going to look for this project. So all the beautification that you see over here is because of the CSS, because there's only this much of HTML used in the entire project. देखते हैं कैसे. चलो, तो ये हो गया एंड काफी सही है. Now what I want to do is I just want to code the HTML. So understand one thing. To style a 33 line HTML file, you need approximately 133 lines of CSS to make it that beautiful. Are you understanding? This is something which is the truth. So the first thing which comes in our CSS is that obviously let's make a style.css, and my HTML should have the CSS file attached. Okay, I link my CSS 133. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, it's like, I know it's a lot, but can't help it. Okay, so this is the CSS. I'd like to give an entire margin. So understand one thing. All those who learn programming, you know, star in programming kind of is something which includes everything. So if you put star in any code, it includes everything. Understood? So in the entire website, I want a margin of 0 and I want a padding of 0. Take. Understood? No issues. Very easy and very simple. I'm gonna keep this CSS file as simple as possible because you guys are gonna love what I'm gonna make in the end. So again, understand, it's just 33 lines of HTML. If you want, I can show you the number of lines. So 34 lines of HTML. Okay. Yeah. So let's go and let's start coding our CSS. The first thing which we did was giving the entire thing a star padding in a margin. I also want to give my body, which is the entire, obviously, if you check the HTML, your entire code is there inside the body. So the entire body will have certain font family. The font family can be, let me check. So the font family can be Poppins. Poppins is a cute font. So I guess we can go on with Poppins. And you guys are lucky enough that you're learning web dev. if you're going for app development, it's not so easy to add fonts. It's a very difficult to add fonts in app development. It's very easy in web development. Now, coding our wrapper, but before that, let's see how much things changed for us. Not much. Nothing as such has changed till now. And if I just hit a Control S, okay, only the font has changed, but still doesn't look like this. So we need a lot more of changes. Let's see. So I'm going to hit a Control S after every line of code that I write in CSS so that you can see the transformation of your entire app. So when you talk about the next thing, it's your wrapper. So we need to code a CSS for the wrapper as well. So obviously, what all do we need? We need some width for the wrapper and some margin for the wrapper. So the width of the wrapper, let's keep the width as around the entire pixel ratio, that is 1170 pixels. And let's keep the margin as auto. Let the software decide what the margin should be. Again, hitting a Control S to my project and seeing what happens. Okay, just a little thing which changed was this, and still, again, not the same and doesn't anywhere look like this. No issues. We still have a lot of CSS to go with. Moves to the center, right? Correct. Because we gave it an auto margin. What is the next thing? We need to code the header now. Yeah, because after wrapper, the entire header should have. Can we decrease the size of the logo? Yes, we'll be doing it. See, we haven't coded any CSS for the logo yet. So we will have to change the size, the width, the padding, the floating area, everything. Okay? So let's see. We'll go slowly. We'll first go to the header now. So let's code our CSS for the header. What all do we need to code? We need to code the background color. First of all, the background color. Yeah. So let's code the background color as gradient. Wait, I'll just give the RGB code. So let's keep it linear gradient. Correct. I have my thing. Wait, you can just copy the color from here. Looks better. Okay, let's hit a Control S. See what happens in my project. Okay, nothing till now. Nothing yet, because I guess we need to code a little more for our file. So done with the background color. The next thing which comes is background size, and then the next thing comes in picture is the like the height. Okay, you want me to refresh? I just hit refresh. See, there's nothing happening. If you want, I can just again close that file, because this is something which happens a lot of times. You just close the live server once and just open it up again. Okay. So the first thing which we'll do is just put up the height. So come back to our project. So put up the height. Height should be around about 100. Uske baad, there's this thing called as the WebKit background size. Yeah, we'll be putting the background image, Arun. So the WebKit background. So one sec. The WebKit background size is something we can fix up. Yeah, and the WebKit background size should be cover. Okay. Same goes for the background size, background position, and position. So the background size should again be cover. The background position should be center and cover. And the last is position, and the position should be relative. Hit a Control S, see what happens to your project now. Let's check it out. Nothing as such, because I guess again we are missing out on something. WebKit backup size, not backup size, it's the background size. So basically you kind of hard code your background size, that's all, and you cover it up into your entire thing. ठीक है, चलो कोई बात नहीं. Let's just still stick to our thing, and let's now code the nav bar. So I'll click .nav bar and I'll start coding the nav bar now. ठीक है, तो nav bar में सबसे पहले the display in my nav bar should be in line and it should be into blocks, which I just saw. Then my nav bar has some link, some li tags, and I need to code those li tags also. Inside my li tags, okay, one second, I did a mistake. My nav li tags should have a display of inline blocks. ठीक है, not the nav bar but the nav bar li tags. But in our nav bar we have to set the float as right because we want everything on the right. Okay, and then we want the margin from the top, and we want a list style which shouldn't be there. So let's just hard code that the list style should be none, and the margin should be of 30 pixels. ठीक है, and the margin should be of the top, to be precise. Let's hit a Control S, check what our project does. Okay, pretty good. So our project has a little change in it. So everything has come on the right. So I guess we are slowly getting there. I'll just again show you what the project was. So we need it over here and we've brought it over here. So I guess if the size decreases from here, I guess we can get back over there. So I don't think that's an issue. है ना? Yeah, I don't think that should be an issue now. Okay. ठीक है, चलो, moving on. Let's make it fast. It's already 1:40. We have around pretty less time in hand. So what all we have done till now, we have coded the nav bar. We have coded the nav bar, what do you call, li tags. Now we have to code the nav bar's li tags a tag. nav bar का li tag का a tag. And वो कैसे होगा? We'll have to come here, .nav bar li a, and we'll code it up. We need a background color for the same, correct? Obviously we need a background color, so we can also just say color for the tag. No, not an issue. And the color should be white, so I'll go with white. Then I don't want a text decoration, but I need a padding, so padding should be around, I'll keep 5 pixels and I'll keep 20 on the right. Perfect. चलेगा, आगे चलते हैं. I need a font family, a font size, and a text transformation. So let's keep the font family as Poppins again. Let's keep the font size as around 30 pixels. And the text transformation should be to uppercase. So any text which is there, it should go to your uppercase, and I don't think it should be 60. I'll go for the 16 pixels. Perfect. Hit a Control S. See what changes in your project. Okay. So our tags got white. So, but the background image is not there. So I'll go for black color right now. For now, I'll keep it black. When we'll get our exact picture, we'll go with a better thing. Okay, but abhi it looks good. Okay, and my camera is not focusing. Better. Okay. Okay, is the stream loading? Is the stream loading, guys? Or is it good? The stream is okay, right? Okay. Okay. No, you sent that emoji, so I thought it was loading, but it's okay. So it looks good, not bad. Pretty perfect till now, I guess. You can see the home about blah blah blah. Let's just again come to our project. Now see, we've just come to 34 lines of code, and we've still not got even 10% of what our actual project is. So this is how important your thing is. Okay. So now what we have to do, I guess, okay, this was the actual thing which we did wrong. I set it as background color and it should be like this. We've got our image back, and I guess we should shift back to our white color. So we'll go for hashtag FFF, hit and enter and Control S. Okay, I guess now you can see things. We have Kabir Singh codes over here. We have home, about, services, portfolio, and contact. But again, very like the very small mistake which I did, which I just figured out, is that here I wrote background color with the flow and I had to write background. That's what the issue was. So still not very good. We still need to code a lot. So I'll just write dot navbar. I need to code the hover of my tag. So inside my li tag, I have an a tag on which when I hover, the background color should become white. So the background color should become hashtag FFF, and my text should become black. Okay. So basically when I'll hover over it, my background will become white and I'll have a black text over it. Okay. Let's hit Control S and check. Okay. Works. It's working. Yep. See? It's almost working. You want to make the background red or the text color red? Yeah, I guess black is better. Red would look pretty weird. Okay. Chalo. So again, if you guys remember, I should have taken an image of my CSS, but I can still, I guess. Yeah. So I'll just take a screenshot of this so that I can show it to you later. So there are, if you don't use your CSS, it looks like this. And if I use my CSS, so if I just get my CSS back, which I just commented out, and I hit Control S, just see how it changes. So, you know, just the CSS gives your CSS is like a heart and a soul to your website. ठीक है, चलो. अब let's start coding the logo because that's bothering me a lot. ठीक है, सबसे पहले the logo should be on the left. Control S. Let's see where it goes. Okay, it went to the left, but the text went to the right, but it's okay. I don't care about that because I'm still in my thing. Now I have to code my image. So the image should be of width 100%, I guess. And the padding should be of around 15 pixels from the left and 0 from the right. Go for 15 pixels and 0. Hit a Control S. Let's see if it changes. Okay, now I'll have to just decrease it to maybe 50% and hit a Control S. Does it change? Okay, it does. I guess we can only go with 10% of our image size. Okay, it's very small now. 30%. Yeah. 25%. Yes. So now it looks, I guess, perfect because it's finally there. We haven't coded our this thing right now. So I guess abhi this looks good. Okay. Little bigger. I guess this is perfect because see, the point is if I make it bigger, it's gonna look weird. So if you, when this thing comes over here in the middle, you'll be able to see it clearly. Okay. And you can do any, you can put any image in the background. Like I can also use the image of my PC, which I am using as my background right now. So wait, I'll put that. It looks good. I guess that would be a good thing. One sec. Let me find it. I have a really good background image on my PC, which you guys would love. So what are we gonna learn after HTML CSS crash course? Jay, I am starting a Flutter course today only at 5 p.m. So I'll be doing app development. Then I am also starting, yeah, in this month, I am starting a DBMS SQL course, but it is in the next week. But this entire week, I'll be taking app development, which is Flutter. Okay? Yeah. So I'll just do one thing. I'll bring it to my page. Okay. URL should be there. Okay. Let's check it out. Yeah, that is cute, but you know, again, we can make it a little more better. Let's see. I'm just trying things out. I think I can use that. Okay, no, it became more dark. Okay, so this looks good. Does it? Does it look good, guys? I don't know. Like, ignore this part, but does the rest look good? I guess this looks perfect. I'm kind of loving this wallpaper and the entire alignment. Sir, app dev is difficult. No, app dev isn't difficult. It's fun. Like, I like app development more than web development. Yeah. Okay, chalo. Let's get back. ये हो गया इसके बाद सर currently I'm watching your C++. Okay, Jay, you can refer to all the videos for C++ and you will perfectly be able to code it up. In the coming month, probably I'll be starting with different series of arrays, stacks, queues, and all that. So let's see. You play? Yes, I do. When will you teach JavaScript? I am not planning to teach JavaScript and web dev any further. This is maybe my last web dev class. I don't think I'll be coming back with a web dev course. Like, this is the last project that I'm making. I won't make it. Like, being very honest, web development is very like, for some people, obviously, for the web developers who are full-time web developers or maybe interns in web development, for them it is pretty good. But for me, I just get a lot I just get bored a lot because you can't, you I like things in which you have to research more, in which you have to search about things, in which you have to go for some go and look for some resources, you have to go and look for people who code. So there's no challenge in web development, but if you talk about app development, there are so many challenges. So I like that better. I don't like it to be very easy and pretty straight. I like it to be challenging. It's fun, yeah, it's fun. Unless and until things are challenging towards you, unless and until things are difficult, it's no fun because easy things can be done by everybody. But if you do things which are difficult, then you're the actual god. ठीक है, चलो अब वेलकम टेक्स्ट को कोड करते हैं. वेलकम टेक्स्ट थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं लग रहा. वेलकम टेक्स्ट, ठीक है, वेलकम टेक्स्ट को भी कर देते हैं. सो द पोजीशन शुड बी एब्सोल्यूट, विड्थ should be there, height should be there. So position should be absolute, the width should be there around 600 pixels, the height should be there around 300 pixels. There should be a margin. One should be around 20%, and the next should be around 30%, I guess. And we'll align our text to the center. So text align to the center. Control S this thing. Let's see what happens to our project now. Okay, so I know you are not able to see this obviously because it's come over here, but you will be able to see it once we color it up like this. So I'll be coloring this. I'll be dimming the brightness of the background and we'll be making it as Kabir Singh codes. It's good. I'm liking it. Not bad. ठीक है, चलो coming back. आगे चलते हैं. Welcome text has come to the center. We need to code the height of the welcome text. Oh, sorry, the heading of the welcome text. So welcome text का h1 को code करेंगे. ठीक है. What all are we going to code over here? We are going to code the text align, the color, the text transformation, and the font size. ठीक है. तो text align to the center. Color should be FFF. Then yeah, transparency won't be a problem, but text transform would be to uppercase. And the font size should be bigger. So the font size should be around 60 pixels. Let's hit a Control S, see what happens to our project. Check it out. Okay, not bad. So Kabir Singh comes over here, codes comes over here. And I hope we coded our codes into the span, right? Yeah, we coded it into span. So ठीक है, perfect. ठीक है, तो now we'll code the span also. ठीक है, span को भी कोड कर देते हैं because obviously span हमारे को green चाहिए. So h1 span. So the color should be, I'll just copy the hash code of the color because I don't really remember that. Hit a Control S. Does it change? Okay, it doesn't change for some reason. Okay, because it's column, not color. So can we try the rest of it on our own? Yeah, we are gonna wrap up the stream in the next 2 minutes. I'll just fix the entire thing up. ठीक है, तो it comes as Kabir Singh codes. Let's just again dim our background a bit. Let's keep it as 0.5, 0.5. Hit a Control S. Okay, so it becomes dim. Again, it should be 0.6 or 7. Okay, so now can you see it's Kabir Singh codes very clearly and pretty good. So we are done with 74 lines of code and we are very close to finishing our thing. So the last thing in our CSS for our thing would be the hover. So when you talk about this, we named it as the A tag. So if you can we get the code in CSS file? What do you mean? Like, I didn't get you. Like, you want this code of mine or? Okay, ये हो गया hover में background color should become, so the background should become hashtag FFF, and once you're done hovering, your color should become black. Easy. Hit a Control S, check your project up. Okay, works. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you my code. I can give it to you. If you can go to the description, there's a Telegram link. Just join the Telegram channel. I'll put my code over there. Okay. So it looks pretty similar. It's just that our letters are little big. So our word is Kabir Singh codes, not we are creative. So we are pretty close, and this also works. And this also works. So I guess this is interesting, and we can put an extra time of 10 minutes, and in this 10 minutes we'll be putting the entire code. Okay, so there is a last around 30 to 40 lines of code left, and let's sort it up. Okay, let's finish that up and we'll wrap it up after that. We'll make the entire project and go. Okay, so let's check. So now we have to code our media and make it responsive. So we need to make our project responsive now. So the max width, okay, max width, weird, should be 60 pixels. So it shouldn't cross 60 pixels. And let's start coding our thing now. So the first thing which we'll code is the wrapper. Okay. Inside the wrapper, what we're going to do, we'll set the width as 100%. Control S. देखते क्या होता है. Let's see. Nothing for now. Looks pretty same. It's just that I think we need to fix a lot of things. ठीक है. Next thing is the code, the logo. Logo का float, width, text align, margin. Float should be none, width should be 50%, text align to center. एक एक करके करते हैं. Logo, float should be none, width should be 50%, text align should be center, the margin should be auto. ठीक है. Control S. Done with the logo. Coming to the image. Image का size कम कर देते हैं. So image should have a width of 10. ठीक है. Not a bad area. Now the nav bar should be coded. Again, talking about the nav bar, there should be margin and there should be a float. So the margin from the top should be 0 and the float should be none. Okay. Again, dot nav bar. Now what we have to code in the nav bar, we have to put the padding for our LIA tag. So the padding will be 5 pixels and the font size will be 11 pixels. So when you talk about the LIA tag, the padding will be 5 pixels and font size will be 11 pixels. Control S. Let's see how our project is turning up till now. ठीक है. Okay. Not much of a change, but you'll see it soon. What else? We need to align the text of our navbar to center. So dot navbar, text align, center. Okay. What else? We need to set the welcome text and the welcome text h1. So the welcome text width will be 100%, height will be auto, and the margin will be 30%. So when you talk about the welcome text, the width will be 100%, margin will be auto, sorry, the height will be auto, the margin will be 30% from the left and 0 from the right. Easy. Hit a Control S. The last thing which is left is your welcome text ka h1. This is the last one line of code, which is the font size should be 30 pixels. Hit a Control S. Let's see. Okay. So, give me one sec. Just 1 second and we'll be done. Yes. So let's check it out. This turns out to be our final project after our entire work. So we have a logo, we have a responsive contact us, Kabir Singh codes, home, about, services, portfolio, contact. Pretty good, not bad. Within 1 hour, we made this using HTML and CSS. Again, if you just hide your CSS, the if you just comment out your entire CSS, Control Z. So it becomes pretty different. I don't know if, yeah, so it becomes like this. Okay, so this is it. So this is your HTML, if you can see. And now if I just get my CSS back, this is the magic of CSS. So I guess pretty good. Yeah, not that bad, not very difficult, very easy to solve and pretty easy to get with. So all those who are watching, I'll be coming live again at 5 p.m. now. So this was the last session for our crash course. We'll be coming live at 5 p.m. again. See you guys at 5 p.m. Join me up, and not on this channel, it will be on Code Beyond. So let's see you guys there. Let's have fun. Okay. So thank you so much guys for joining in. We'll be tuning in again at 5 p.m. Code Beyond is the channel's name. I'll be coming live with a Flutter course over there. See you guys. Thank you so much. Get your friends along. Bye bye. Take care guys.